Hey, Mr. Space Cadets and what have you. Quick thanks. All of our friends, especially Toyful9191, 28 months of continuing subscription. And thanks to everyone else who's found a way to support the show in one way or another, whether it's sharing a link, subscriptions, YouTube, Twitch, follows on Twitch, tips. It's all good. It's all appreciated. All helps out. We're just goofing off today, kind of. Yeah. I'll talk about. I spent a lot of time. Let's do it now. I spent a lot of time today working on something that I wanted to use for an alert, so that people could redeem channel points. Primarily when I'm overlooking what's happening in chat. I do get a little focused sometimes. And sometimes it's appropriate, and sometimes it's less appropriate. But bring this up. Bing. All right, let me rewind that. Okay, and let's see. Thanks to the inspiration for the title of the show today. So if we bring this up here, is it 19? It's 12 seconds long, and the idea was you redeem channel points, and then this would play, and the audio would get my attention, and there'd be a little dancing girl on the screen too, so that even if I couldn't hear it, maybe the movement would catch my eye. If you're a subscriber, the where is that? The racked icon or racked emote, which if you're familiar with World of Tanks, it's the ammo racked. It's a tank that's getting ammo racked, and but it lights up suddenly, and then there's movement, and so typically that gets my attention when nothing else does. So subscribers can use that. But this was I was going to use this so that anyone that had channel points, that if I was missing their chat, then they could use that, and this would go off over everything else on the screen. And if I had my headphones on, I'd be able to hear it.
Notice me, senpai.
So I thought that would be a fun alert to get my attention, and I just couldn't get the components, because I divided the audio from the video. I made the video into a animated GIF. I know, but G stands for graphic, so I'm going to stay with GIF. And even though the file sizes were smaller than the limitations listed on Twitch, it was still giving me an error, especially for the GIF, that it was too large. I gave up at that point and just put something else in, and it's not as cool, but it's something, and hopefully I'll still hear it. It's not quite as ear-catching or eye-catching, but it's something, and I'll work on it. I'll also see if I can crop the animated GIF so it's a smaller file size, even more, and see if it'll accept that. It's just, why can't things be easy? All right, I'm on an alternate account here, and the idea is I'm going to get some skills on this guy. I'm going to run him Omega for a little while, and then when I get the Omega skills on him that I want, I will let it go back to Alpha, and then train up all the Alpha skills that I think he's going to need. And then I'll see if I can. I don't know if they still do this, if you can do a character transfer onto another account. If not, then this is going to be a huge waste of time. So today's daily missions are earn 50 LP points from any corporation, scan 2 wormholes, and manufacture an item. I'm in a career agent location, which tends to help with a lot of things. It's a good place to mine, lots of data sites, lots of relic sites. It's not a lot to shoot, and you don't get loyalty points here. Is there even a loyalty point store? Loyalty point store. So you can get loyalty points from Republic Military School. Just not at this station. So I got my dailies on this guy, the minimum dailies. If we look at the monthly, he's still got a ways to go, and there's only 6. I don't know if there's enough days in the month to finish this. We've got a. Does it show? I thought it showed a time frame that these had to be completed in. It does not. So I'm tempted to just finish up with this guy. Complete 16. But since we'll probably end up doing mostly exploration on the other character, I figured we could go out and do 1 or 2 missions to get loyalty points on this guy. That'll give us some combat. A little combat for the show. Active. Drive. Active. So this guy's got a wallet of 14 million. Oh, I transferred a bunch of credits to this guy from my main guy, Phenob, so that I was on the right spot, so that he could buy augmentations, so he could learn a little bit faster. I'm not sure they make that much of a difference. I mean, if you look at this number down here, counting up, it seems like it's a little less than 1 per second, or maybe it's just over 1 per second. Yeah, it's hard to tell because of the way it ticks. But comparing to before and after, I put these, I believe these are all +3. +4, damn. I didn't realize I liked him that much. So we put those in there. And we also have this gift cerebral accelerator, which is going to last for another day, and only that long because I have biology 5 on him. There is a station here. Is it this one? I believe it's the Justice Department Tribunal, where I've already gotten some points. Let's see, this one doesn't say what it is. Still doesn't say. But it doesn't matter too much.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Pretty sure most of these are going to have the same loyalty store if they're in cahoots with the Minmatar government. So we've got a level 1 security agent here. This says I can talk to a level 2 agent. I don't know if I can do a level 2, but the problem with the level 1 is sometimes the missions are less than 50 LP. What the heck? Are less than 50 LP, so then you got to do 2 of them. So I only want to do 1 of them. So I don't know if I can hang with this guy, but let's see. Must be completed. Pick up, drop off, cargo. Ooh, 450. Yeah, it's more than I have room for. Oh, he's distribution. I didn't realize that. I don't know. I probably have something that I can haul 250 meters squared. or 450 M3. But I need to go back to, I don't even know how to pronounce this system's name. Hadogago. Hadogago. Sounds like baby talk. Hello, Moto. Hadogago. Or maybe it's Gago. It's probably Gago. Well, now I've got to shrink it so I can get back to the station. And I did all of the career agents except for industrialist production. I got that to level 9 so that I can cheese mine the Kernite whenever I want. Currently this guy has 2 million skill points.
Docking permission requested.
He doesn't have great skills. I haven't really worked on armor for him, so
Accepted.
I have been working on shield tanking with him. So we've got some compensations. Operation upgrade. Some engineering, not as much as I'd like, but you know, at some point you've got to stop training the basics and play a little bit. Going with artillery. I like autocannons, except the range is so short. You've got to be inside 10 kilometers for the longer range autocannon, small autocannons. And that just means that if your speed tank doesn't work, or you know, if you run into something, then you're going to be in range of everything. So I went with artillery. I can kite a little bit. I was doing it on the is it the slasher, whatever the one that leads into the tackle interceptors. So it had decent speed. Hopefully this one isn't too slow. Anyway, let's see what we have in the ship hangar. Reaper, Slasher, Venture. The Venture might have... I'm still looking for make active instead of board ship. Still messing with me. No, that only has 50. Let's see if I have anything that I haven't unpackaged yet. I've got a Wreath. That's a hauler. Okay, so I think we can board that. From the mission, I don't know if yeah, I can't look at it. I don't know if we are expecting trouble or not, so I don't know if I need to fit this ship. What's all this stuff? This looks different. Did they change this? That's what I'm used to. Shields. Do we have anything for shields here? I've got a medium shield extender, which is not a whole lot for this. Barely put a dent in the CPU or compact. That's 5 MN. We need a 50 MN, don't we? Alright, so not much there. Yeah, I just don't have much I can put on this guy. I can put nano on. He's got 7... Wait, he's got... What? I'm looking at the wrong thing. There we go. I've got 3,000. So I can put nano on, and that's not going to mess things up too much. It'll get us moving around a little bit faster. We still have over 2,000 space. Anything else we want to put on this guy? Not really. We could put on a... oh, yeah, right there. Damage control 1. Why not? And we can put on a shield rep. And then maybe if they have one, I'm assuming they won't have one here. If they have a shield extender at the other station, maybe we can get that. It doesn't look like there's one within 5 jumps. And well, let's see what else we have. Yeah, so that would be the good one. This would be the not as good one, but I can get them here. Let's buy one. See what that does with our fit. Actually, I should just look at it here. It's going to be at the bottom. Where did it go? Okay, I bought it at this station. Oh, I think I was just reading it wrong. And that put a bit of a chunk in there. So we've got, this is power. We've got 94 power left. If we get another one, wow, that's going to be too much power. Even if we take this out, 22. That'd still be 100, so we'd be 6 short. So I don't think we can do it. All right, let's just hope that's enough. I mean, unless someone wants to be mean to us, I think we'll be fine. I did want to take a look at the align time. 5.8, not horrible. We don't have any prop because, I mean, I could try putting this micro warp drive on there, but I don't know how much good it would do. Probably some. Well, I thought I was going to be doing combat. I was terribly, terribly wrong. And I apologize. What is the Nomad implant set? I see someone talking about it in in-game chat. Nomad. And he said he was using probably mid-grade. Let's see, mid-grade Nomad. Hello? You have come to visit me.
Warp drive active.
Oh, are you streaming?
I am.
I'm so sorry. We'll come back later. Are you gonna have dinner with us?
I doubt it.
Okay. Where are we going? Love you.
Love you. Visitors. So what does this do?
Docking permission requested.
Primary effects. Oh, secondary effect. 2% bonus to
Docking
agility.
request accepted.
And if you have all of them, 10% bonus to the strength of all Nomad implants. Secondary. So just more agility. He said he was using that with a Drake. Let's see. And this mission, I don't think ever expires, so I don't need to worry about that. So we're going from here to here. Set destination, no brown or red, so we should be okay. And we need to pick up crates of garbage. Oh my goodness. What was that TV show? Late 70s, early 80s. Where it was a ship and crew of space garbage men. Had starred Richard Benjamin. Now I'm gonna have to look it up. Let's see. Richard Benjamin Space Garbage. Let's get this started. I forgot to check to see if they had shield extenders.
Active.
Quark! It was called Quark. Adam Quark is a commander who longs for a glamorous, important assignment and ends up collecting trash instead. There's a pair of hot twins, and I think they're supposed to be clones, but they can't figure out which one's the original. They've got a guy who's a plant. I don't remember all of it. It's the spaceship garbage truck. Good times, good times. This guy looks familiar down here. Oh, this is Doll Man. And I want to say this is Conrad Bain. I think that was his name, the dad on Mork and Mindy. Anyway.
Warp drive active.
Was that Conrad Bain? Let's see, go back to all Quark TV series characters. Maybe it'll just show right here. Sib Barnstable and Patricia Barnstable, both named Betty. Richard Benjamin, Richard Kelton, Ficus, yeah, he was a plant. Tim Thomerson, I'm pretty sure this is Dollman, right? Conrad Janis, his name was Palindrome. Yeah, famous. Oh, that's the dad on Mork and Mindy. Best known for his role as Jack Death in the Trancers film series. Anyway, let's dock up.
Warp drive active.
Space Garbage Man, that's me. It's quite a delay there. That's a good looking planet. Is it plasma? Where's the center of it so I can click on it?
Permission requested.
There it is. And info. Plasma planet. Yeah, that's cool. So it looks like this system only has about 5 planets. I'm just thinking, would this be a good place for a planetary industry? It's a security 1.0 system, so no. If you want to be hauling in a bunch of materials, then no, it's not a good planet for that. But orbital bodies, it'll say, won't it? There are 9 planets: oceanic, gas, another gas, barren, temperate, barren, lava, and plasma. So it doesn't have storm, doesn't have ice. But lava and plasma, I think, are the two that have the... Anyway. There's a few things that you can only get from... There's one thing you can only get from lava, maybe 2 things. And I think maybe there's one thing you can't get from anywhere else on except plasma. Actually, I think you can get it... No, whatever. Complete mission. Dun, 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 dun. Medium FS9 compact shields. Oh, we just passed through Valette, but that's 5 million credits. So I don't know if we want to spend that. Fitting 2626. That's for the medium. And then the azeotropic, tropic, 2828. Oh, do we have a large? Is that what we have in here? No, that's a medium. But it showed... Why does this show 120? Was I looking at Smalls over here? You're killing me, Smalls. $140. Oh, it's a compact. But it is a medium. I'm a little bit confused. 900 hit points versus 2200 hit points, so whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just make our way home, and then I think we'll switch characters. Hadogago. So I don't really have a plan. Recently bought the... Can't think of the name of it. Nosik?
Warp drive active.
Ore ship, ore hauler. Noctis. So close. But the main reason I bought it was for salvage operations. Because it has really good tractor beams. So maybe the better thing to do is just get mobile tractor units. I don't even know how much those cost, how much hold space they take up.
Warp drive active.
Let's see, blueprints, reaction, structures. A mobile tractor unit is considered a structure? 13.7 million. 125 kilometer effective range, 10-second activation time, attributes. So volume, 100 meters squared. So So you're probably not going to put that in a frigate. But then a frigate doesn't really suffer the speed penalty. What I've been doing
Drive active.
for salvaging is going out in a destroyer, the Algos, and have it with tractor beams, 1 salvager, and 5 salvage drones. And I've got the salvage tackle rigs on it, so more likely to get success and more likely to get them sooner rather than later. Why does this have a timer on it? I guess we'll never know. Still, I don't know why it had a timer on. Let's dock up. Let's claim our prizes.
Drive active.
Oh. Oh, wait, what? Too late. Did I not finish? I thought I finished my... Let's see, agents and missions. Mission agents. That was distribution. Let's see, they were in the next system over. Let's see, we need level 2, right? Yeah, this guy. No, was it this guy? Public Justice, I believe it was this guy. If we start conversation with him. So it doesn't look like I have an outstanding mission. And this will also say that I got the... Hello? The 50... Oh, I got 45? Well, I got some, but I'm not doing another one. I'm just a big baby that way.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Big slow boat. So I would have been better off just doing combat. Alright, let's get in the Firetail. Because if I leave the station in the wrong ship, I want it to be the Firetail. I guess I could take it belt ratting, but I don't know that anybody wants to see that. And I could start all my alts on my main. Have them do dailies. Maybe mine a little Kernite. Nah. Come on, Slick.
Connecting.
Here we go now. So I need to scan 2 wormholes. I think I will do the agent first, or the loyalty points first. We'll get in our Iteron Mark 5. Talk to the level 3 distribution agent. She wants us to go to Asietes, or however one might pronounce this. Large crates of soil. 3,500. We have probably plenty of space. We have plenty of space, so we'll accept that. Crates. And undock. What is that? 3 jumps? A hop, skip, and a jump? Although there are 2 unknowns in system. I think one of these is a wormhole. There was a wormhole in here yesterday or early this morning. Let's see. OQP and YIP. YIP sounds familiar. Why do IP? That's YIP. I don't seem to have any wormholes. Bookmarked. Let's take a moment to take in the majesty of this magnificent beast. I don't know what these ships look like. Sometimes I think peace pipe, sometimes I think personal massager, vacuum cleaner. You tell me, what do these things look like? Pretty hard to jump to a gate without a UI. I think I have the Higgs. Whatever it's called on here. So we get 2.82 AU per second as our jump speed. We've got a max velocity of 45.5 meters per second. Can you do fitting with a right click? Got a little bit of shield on here, and then a lot of alignment. So we have an align of 6.5 seconds. Medium Higgs anchor, medium low friction nozzle, which I believe is for agility, inertia modifier, and medium low friction nozzle, so another one of those.
Docking permission requested.
I think if we went with another
Docking request accepted.
nano, or maybe what kind of, so these inertial stabilizers, there we go, 2, 2, and 2, and this nano is a 1. So, I don't know, maybe if this was a Nano 2 and another Nano 2 instead of the damage control. I don't know. Start conversation. Drop off the soil or whatever it was. And then head back to Troyskasser.
Warp drive active.
Ooh. Smells like dinner's gonna be good. Too bad I'm gonna miss it. So we have one signature here. I'm thinking about exploration now since we need to look for wormholes to scan down. We need to scan 2 wormholes. And if we find anything data or relic-wise, then that would also be welcome. One signature here, 2 in Dunrelair. Only 1 in Gonard. Goynard? Which suggests that people are a little more active in that system. Ooh, Esting has 4, so maybe that's where we should head. Stamy, in Hinges, and Sone. Alright, that's... And Sone is 1 jump from Troyskasser. Or shares a jump gate. I guess it also looks a little bit like a caterpillar. So that Higgs thing is supposed to help us get into warp faster, but then we go slower once we do get into warp. Troyskasser. Alright, so we want to come back through Ansone.
Active.
Dock up, get in the cheetah, and then go back to where we just came from. Well, we'll go to Esteen. I already forgot where we were. Asietes? Was that it? Alright. Oh, manufacturing item. That'll be pretty easy. Industry.
Docking permission requested.
I'm not going to be able to make it happen before we get back inside. And with the help of a afterburner, 65, 67, 68, 69 meters per second. Before the docking request acceptance shut us back down. All right, Cheetah. Board ship, not make active. When will I learn? I'm beginning to think never. Oh, industry. But actually, this is the way to do it since I have subdivisions in my inventory. Warden 2. Can I make one of those? I was going to do a Hobgoblin 2. Input material from the main item hanger. Everything but the robotics 5 and the guidance system 5, which I can pull out of here. Guidance system. We'll just do 5. What was the other thing? Robotics. And then we're ready to roll. That will take 45 minutes, but we just need to start it to get credit. Right? Yeah. Item manufactured. Cheetah boarded. Let's go! Andiamo! Alright, do signatures here. Set that for 8. It's pretty close. We could probably just run this right here. Wormhole. Not of personal interest, but it is the daily mission. Crank that down 2. Hey Ron, if a tree falls in space and no one is there to hear it, does it make a noise? If 69 trees fall in space, how you doing? I don't have any big plans today. And when I don't, it usually ends up just being exploration. I kind of need to get back into doing some level 4 missions every now and then. I think we need to stay at this range. Yeah, we need to stay at that range. Things are great. I love it. Let's see, what do we think it is? Let's just go top down because, yeah, I thought it was kind of far. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, how long have you been playing? I've been playing about 3 months. Another wormhole. Consistently, but over the last, I don't know, was it 2008? Yeah, January 2008 is when I started this character, so I've been playing on and off since at least then. One year, cool. Blew up your oh no! Oh, you blew up. Aurora call with a T3. Three rounds. Oh, 3 alpha strikes, yeah. Wait, what? Oh, on War Thunder. Okay. So I was thinking that Rokiel was the Rorqual mining thing. T3 M36B. I'm not familiar with the either of those vehicles. I do play some World of Tanks, but the only War Thunder I've ever played was the airplane version, or section, or whatever you call that. Honda and Sone.
Warp drive active.
Well, I got all my daily missions done, and I don't know, it might have been 7 or 8 games. So what do you usually do in EVE Online? I dabble in quite a few things. I avoid PvP. Pretty light on industry. Pretty light on science. Don't do missions as much as I used to. I used to do them primarily so that I could get Sisters of Eve stuff from the loyalty shop. But it made pretty good money too. Bing. Look at these weird lines on the planet, like a dust storm or something. Oh, something else just popped up. We got a combat site and a desolate site. I believe desolate site is drone combat. And we probably want to go with 2 AU for that. I don't know if this is something I can change while we're active. Oh, it's already set right. Veered. What was that? The narcotic warehouse. And while we're here, let's see what this bad boy is. Since it just popped up, maybe it's something good that somebody finished doing in another part of the region. Looks like it's, yeah, I was going to say, looks like it's quite a bit towards us. 2. It kind of looks like we don't want to drop down. Yeah, that's a little too small. Do I have my good augments on this? Yeah. Or I should say my bet. They're not that great, but they're the best ones I have. And the black glass is worth a little bit. So at 2AU, we were only at 10%. So this might be a sleeper site or a covert ghost site. It's a relic site. And at half AU, we were only 67%. So we should be able to get it without needing to move the probes more. All right, crumbling serpentis, abandoned colony. That should be fine. I'm going to verify. Let's see. List of data and relic, and it was it abandoned mine? I already forgot. Abandoned colony. Crumbling abandoned colony. So yeah, it's going to be fine. Crumbling abandoned colony. It's going to be fine. The biggest problem is if someone gets there before us, and then we don't get our sweet, sweet loot.
Warp drive active.
Let's pull in the probes. And we can shrink that while we're there as well. Ooh, there's lots of them. Some of these are probably going to go out of my targeting range. So not there. There it is. Show him what he's won, Johnny. Bunch of salvage. Which is pretty good. Can't remember, there was something I wanted to make yesterday, and I just happened to have all the salvage that I needed for it. On hand. Having a little bit of lag. Oops, not close enough. 3, so it could be something down here. I hate when I hack the can and then forget to pull the stuff out of the can. Times like these, I kind of miss having the micro warp drive. Really, the only thing I don't want it for, if I'm remembering correctly, is the standard sleeper cache. Sounded like someone just came into the site, but it could have just been random ambient noise. Thought those might be worth more than they were, but last one, 19 kilometers. Nothing else has spawned in. Wow, right to it. That was crazy. And nothing in that one. That's even crazier. Well, we found our 2 wormholes. We did our 50 LP for any corporation, and we manufactured an item. I'm not going to be shield boosting anybody. So let's go ahead and claim all of these. And I've already claimed the monthly reward there. What are we currently training? Let's get out of here. We'll go to Dunrelair, or I don't know. If you can't pronounce the name of the system, you shouldn't even be there. Man, I'd be in pretty big trouble. Currently training small pulse laser specialization, to be followed up with small beam laser specialization. Oh, I think that I'm planning on, I started those because I wanted to do some low-level filaments, and I thought those might be good for that. Oh, we got a couple signatures here. Let's see if we can get both of them at the same time. I like my odds. And then from here, Esteen is 1 jump away. That's a combat site. And according to this, the agency, Esteen, still has 4 jumps, or 4 signatures in the system. I don't think I'm going to be doing any combat sites, but let's go ahead and scan this down. Maybe it'll be something amazing. I don't know what it would take in order for me to go back and get a combat ship. Serpentis Lookout. I don't think that one's too hard, so it might be worth doing for that reason. Easy money. So, Serpentis Lookout, huh? These are combat anomalies. These are combat signatures, so I already forgot what it was. Lookout. Lookout! So it's like a 3rd level. Not that hard. And this one's an unstable wormhole. Let's jump over to Estine.
Warp drive active.
I've kind of been neglecting my planetary industry as well. You know, it's basically just restart the miners once a week. Make sure the capacity isn't full. But there's just something about that. It's like I need to hold too many thoughts in my head at the same time to figure out what I want to do. It's like this and this. Well, yeah, this. Okay, I have this. What can I make with this? I also have this on the same planet. What can I make between the two of those things? And there's one thing sometimes. And then if I have that thing, what do I want to make with, what can you make with that? And there's usually 3 or 4 things. And so I'm just not good at all about keeping track of what I'm doing and what I want to do, what I can do. So I'm just building up a bunch of lower level components. But what I could do, well, there's some things that I need or want for blueprints that I have. But aside from that, I should just look at the market, see what the what you can get a bunch of money for, which is pretty much all of the top level. Which is why I love this site, eve-webtools.com, so that you can, if you know what you want to build, then you say, okay, well, I need the gel matrix biopaste, hazmat detection systems, and the planetary vehicles. Okay, well, let's start with one of those. If I need these 3 things, and let's just start with the first one, you know, and then, okay, biofuels and precious metals. Those take carbon compounds and noble metals. Carbon compounds and noble. So I don't know if there is a planet that, let's see, carbon compounds and noble metals. So barren, oceanic, or temperate, and then noble metals. Barren. So you could collect both of those on a barren planet, but the barren planet, I'm sorry, I was trying to share this with you. Integrity response drone requires gel matrix biopaste, hazmat detection systems, planetary vehicles, and so the gel matrix alone requires 3 of these mid-level things, including biocells, which you can't always find a planet that has both of the components, but in this case, carbon compounds and noble metals are both available on Barren. So you could gather the resources and for noble metal, and I already forgot what the other. See, I'm already having trouble. And the carbon compounds, and then you could on the same planet turn those into the biofuels and precious metals, and then without leaving the planet, also turn those into biocells. And then you got the neocoms, and you can try to figure out what planet. So, neocoms also take biocells, but now the silicate glass, that's lava and gas planet. The felsic magma is only available on lava planets. The reactive gas, I figured that would be available on a storm planet, but apparently it's only available on a gas planet. So anyway, I think if my point was it's hard to keep everything in mind, keep track of everything, I think I've made that point. Desolate site, alright, that's a good drone site to do. What else is close? What else you got? This one looks like it. We can hit it with a 4AU bubble. Y-axis looks close enough. We got the same one again, but we did not get any kind of reading on this. Interesting. So let's go above it. It might be right there on the edge. Yeah, it's probably up here somewhere. But it could also be... Could also be up here. Let's go back to a 8A. Let's just hit it with the 16AU. We'll definitely get it that way. Or maybe it's below the plane of the elliptical. That would make more sense as to why I missed it. No, it's... We're just not getting it. So maybe it's a small signal. Small signature. I don't want to count my sleeper caches before they hatch. But with a 4AU scan, 3% is pretty small. Still only at 15%, and that was a 1AU scan. Let's drop it down to quarter AU. Yeah, this might be a superior sleeper cache. This is a very small signal. It is a data site. That's still 28.9%. We might not be able to find this. Superior sleeper cache, that's what I thought it was going to be. And we're not going to do it because I don't understand the mechanics of the superior sleeper cache well enough. I think I just got to a comfortable place. I want to scan it anyway. I think I just got to a comfortable place with the standard sleeper cache. And comfortable might not be the right word. They're kind of dangerous. Control or shift? I think it's shift that I want. No, it's not. It is control. Get those in not too close, because then you don't get any differentiation with your range finding. We need to be able to triangulate. There we go. We got 100%. So, excuse me. I'm going to let people know in Cast Chat, which is the NPC Corp that I belong to, Starter Corp. Let's see. Superior Sleeper Cache in Esteem 0.8. Let's reset these for standard overlap and see if we can find one of these other boogers. Wouldn't be the first time I found 2 sleeper caches in one system. And nobody seems interested. I thought this channel was more active. Anyway, we got a sneeze coming on. Just couldn't hold it. Like Rick Springfield, it was hard to hold. No one who would get that joke would be watching. Although, now that I think about it, there might be an easy can at the beginning of the Superior Sleeper Cache. Superior Sleeper Cache. Okay. Yeah, hack which would basically be the warp gate, the entry container. If you land in the turret room, take the nearby spatial rift to enter the Sol Ray power plant. If you're already in the Sol Ray room, proceed to number 4. If you land on the farther side of the site near the remote reroute unit, activate the nearby rift. You may incur some damage as you warp through the Sol Ray unaligned power terminal. Always run the Sol Ray power room first. Phase 2. Okay, so once you're in the Soul Ray power plant, hack the Soul Ray observational unit, open the container, and observe the disk it grants you. It can either be infrared, gamma, or radio. There are 3 containers in this room. If needed, you can take the spatial rift to warp to the radio container, place the disk in the container that matches the name of the disk. This will align the Soul Ray power terminal, which considerably reduces the damage it deals. Okay, yeah. I don't think we're going to be doing that. Not especially in, yeah, maybe if I, not today. Need to learn more. I need to know what I need to bring with me. Is it something that can be done in a frigate? So we got another data site. It's already at 44, and that was at 4 AU, I believe. So this is not going to, it's probably not going to be a sleeper cache. You know, local Serpentis mainframe. So that's not going to be great, but I mean it's good.
Active.
Yeah, locals are the easiest, simplest, lowest challenge. I think that's the word we're looking for. Lowest challenge with also lowest reward. And this is, well, we're practically on top of it. Three, two, one could be here or here. Could still be here. There, all right. I still had this one selected down here. So when I went to loot it, it started moving me towards the second one. 33333. Didn't think so. That's a 5. So we need to come across here, and this is in the middle of the rule of 6 violation, or whatever you want to call it. So we knew it was going to be one of those 3 on the end there. And loot. Augmentation decryptor. Well, now where are we going to go? We've already pulled our drones in. Agency. All right, 3 signatures here, 3 in Dunrillary. Okay, there weren't when we came in. So let's go back and see. Or maybe there were. Yeah, that's right. A 3rd one came in when we finished, as we were working on the 2nd one. And Hinges also has 3 signatures. What is this guy? That does not look important. Or anything. Where did my list go? Oh, so we haven't, there's one here we haven't scanned. That was weird. Maybe it's the Serpentis mainframe that we just finished in the next system over respawned here. Possible. Data site. 34% at 1 AU. Seems like it's a little weaker signal strength than Serpentis mainframe. Lesser Serpent. Oh, this is a covert site, so we could get killed here. Lesser Serpentis Covert Research Facility. Alright, let's save that. Let's shrink that. We're far. Cloak up. And get there.
Warp drive active.
We've got our cargo scanner. Alright. It's time to get serious. We will be on a tight schedule. Now we're in the middle of everything. The secure lab will be the closest. Looks, no, it won't. Just wait. Oh, there we go. Took a little bit for it to sort by distance. I'm going to uncloak and try to lock these as fast as I can. Cargo scan them in turn. No items found in the secure depot. Okay, that's the one we want right there. Boom, get there. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Damn you. Going the wrong way. Grab the goods and get out.
Warp drive active.
And cloak up because we're heading for a combat site. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Hopefully we don't get cloaked. I just wanted to get there as quickly as we could. Now, this place, we can warp back to it. Warp within, we'll go 30 kilometers.
Warp drive active.
And we'll cloak back up. I hope. Now, unless we land right on a bad guy. And we didn't. There's a chance one of these cans will remain unexploded, and it'll probably be the secure lab. Yeah. So these guys are going to destroy these cans. Except for the secure depot, which is probably going to be empty because we're in high sec. Far enough away. I don't remember if these explosions hurt or not. I think they do. And then the bad guys are going to warp out, and then we can approach the secure depot. And uncloak. Afterburner. Lock it up. I don't think they'll come back. Actually, we can cargo scan it, can't we? So we know whether or not it's worth... It's empty. Alright. Let's just get out of here.
Warp drive active.
Because I'm scared. Now in low sec, null sec, wormhole, Pochvin, the one they don't blow up may still have something in it. But we got a mid-grade ascendancy alpha, which I think I already have one of those. Blueprint. 10 shattered Villard wheels and a covert research tool. That's worth $500,000. These things combined are worth $3 million. And if we search for this in contracts, the lowest one available is just under $6 million right now. Alright, so we're not going to do any of those. We just came from Esteen. Still 3 signatures there. What was the... Oh, in hinges. And that's one jump away, so let's go to in hinges.
Warp drive active.
Whoa! Hey there, how's the can kicking going? Well, you know, I've had my can kicked. I've kicked a few cans. We just did a, 1902, yeah, we had just come out of a covert site, a ghost site. So we got these 3 items from that, so almost $4 million. $3 million, $500,000, and then the mid-grade ascendancy, $5 to $10 million, depending on, you know, what you can get for it. Or you could make one. That's a lot of synthetic synapses. The morphite, I think, would be the hardest part for me. Morphite at 65,000 each. You need 50 of them, 48 of them. So, what is that? That's only. Is that 300,000? No, I'm just bad at math. So, like, if we wanted to buy 48 of them, 3 million. So I was off by 10. So I could probably just about make one of these, and then the mid-grade ascendancy is, these are listed for 100 million. And then I don't really know how to read the price history. They don't sell that often if I'm reading this right. So probably not going to get 100 million anytime soon. Anyway, we should do some more scanning. And from the way I'm being incautious, you can probably tell. High sec. One of these days I'll get around to hiding the system that I'm in, but I'm not worth killing. What do you normally do in Eve? I do quite a bit of exploration. But I just dabble. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Mostly exploration. There was a while there I did a lot of level 4 missions for the Sisters of Eve combat site, so we're probably not going to do that. I don't know what combat site I would have to find to make me go fetch a combat ship. I don't even have a great I think the best combat ship I have right now is the is anywhere near here. Serpentis Watch is probably the Vexor. I might have an Ishtar, but I think Vexor. Let's see. Check the agency for what's close. This is where we are. This is where we came from. We were just there. Do we want to go to Losec? Not particularly. Naoshi. Luckily we're... Oh, I thought we were far enough away from the gate that we could jump to it.
Warp drive active.
Let's see. Stay me. I think we could have jumped to a steam. I think there's a connecting loop there.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, we could have jumped to a Steen and then back to Dunrelayer. Dunro blah blah blah. I guess we should have checked Stay Me while we were there, since it's kind of in a dead end. But I didn't see it. One signature. It might have been worth it. Since it is in kind of a dead end, it gets a little less traffic. Six jumps in the last hour compared to in Hinge's 11.
Warp drive active.
I guess we could drop off the our cool loot. so we have less to lose.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I was a little worried that I left my sister's clone somewhere. Alright, so I think we have ascendancy. Alright, I've got ascendancy alpha, ascendancy beta, another beta, delta, gamma. Is there an epsilon? 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be 5, right? Plus an omega. Anyway, so we'll tuck that in there, as well as these shattered Villard wheels. This, I think, just goes in here. Let's see, and then most of this is going to get transferred. This stuff I'm going to take with me. Yeah. And back out on the road. I guess I should have done a stack all. Too late. Too slow. Too bad. On to Naoshi.
Warp drive active.
Signatures. Let's start with these two. I guess we should have just started over here, huh? Let's move it a little bit this way, though, because of this X. We did get a little bit of signal off it, so it's probably over here somewhere. It may be high or low. And it's high. Not too interested in the wormhole. Not today, anyway. That's also a wormhole. I mean, there'll probably be a time where I will come across a wormhole, jump in, hit one data site, jump out, like it's all in a day's work, like it ain't a thing. But not today. Data site, it's a pretty strong signal though, so it's not going to be anything too special, I don't think. Yeah, we're already at 62%, and that was at a 2AU scan. So this will probably lock it up. It'll probably be a local, maybe a crumbling. Local Serpentis. Shattered life support.
Warp drive active.
So local Serpentis, shattered life support. So we should get 3 info shards. And we have 3 info shards. Can you believe it? I guess we should probably uncloak. What? No, but what's happening here? Why am I going after the wrong one? User error, I'm sure. Oh, we still have something that needs some attention. That's another thing I've been kind of planning on doing. It's taking a noise jack. Oh, it's a wormhole. I think I already knew that. I just forgot about it. Taking a noise jack into nullsec, find a couple things, and try to find my way back. But I think at that point, it's hard to say what would be the hardest part. I don't know all the resources that nullsec corps have at their disposal for finding covert players in their system. So if I get in the system and someone wants to find me because I'm showing up on local, was that a lag spike? I think there's something that they can use to decloak you like once every 15 minutes or something like that. So I really don't know what I'm up against there. They might not like me trespassing. What kind of book did we get? Galante encryption, no big deal. But this Serpentis target guider, well, it should say how much it's worth. Not that much, 50,000. Alright, I guess we need to move on. Probably don't want to go back to Troysk. go to, well, let's check the agency. We'll get out of here. Probes are in. Let's see. It shows we got 2 in this. Oh, it shows we've got 6 in Charove. I am curious. I am probably not going to go there. But how busy is that system? Charove. 11 jumps in the last hour. So that's a little bit busy. Does it go to anywhere? It looks like it's just a backdoor shortcut over to Bale or Ball. 19 jumps in Deacon. And I'm trying to look for Doe Dixie. Graham Cole, Noshi. Arland, Mistral, Duans. It'll be off of. Is that it down there? Nope. So it goes Erme. And then from Erme, no, not Velor. Not Grimcan, not Mistral. Oh, Botane. And then from Botane to Doe Dixie. But it doesn't seem like Charvet or Deacon is like that close to Doe Dixie. So maybe it's if you're in Deacon 1, 2, 3. Okay, that makes sense. And then from Charove, then it's more like 4 jumps. So that it would possibly make sense why there are fewer jumps in Charove, because fewer people are going through that way. But if you're in Charove, then 50-50 split which way you want to go. Jumps in the last hour. Average pilots at space in the last 30 minutes. 1 pilot in system. Average docked in the last 30 minutes. 1 pilot, so he's there and he's docked. But if you jump in, then you'll show up in local. I don't know. I would want to switch to combat probes just so I'd have a better idea if someone was out. I'm half tempted to jump in there. See if I can find something. More than a little. Ships destroyed in the last hour. None. Are you feeling brave, my friend? I don't know if that's the right word for it. In space, docked. So we know it's not gate camped. All right. Feeling a little crazy.
Warp drive active.
Feeling very crazy. Now something like a sleeper cache takes too much time. I wouldn't even touch that. Covert site. Maybe. The bad part about a covert site, if I do get popped, I would not feel comfortable going back for my junk. Alright. I believe I want to immediately start moving. Make sure there's no one nearby. No one nearby. Immediately start moving. Cloak up. I can't hit the afterburner now. I did that in the wrong order. And change directions. Alright, warp 2, or probably mining would be better. We'll pick a random warp to within 70.
Warp drive active.
Let's do a never. I didn't even see where I was on this. Alright, so that was a pretty big... Oh, wow, I've got jumps in here. Or whatever you want to call them. Let's just go here. I don't think there's anything there, but so we'll jump a little bit off of it.
Active.
And so where are we coming from? I can't even tell where I am. There I am. There's no point in making another safe spot. Oh wow, I almost... I triggered a very faint memory from years ago where I went through this little circuit. And I think it was this circuit. Maybe it wasn't, but where it's a high sec with a 2 low sec connection between them. Anyway, let's load combat. Core combat. There we go. Launch them. 32 AU. And cloak back up. Also, I should have my D-scan up and active. I don't have any expertise in using it, but here it is nonetheless. All right. 360, 14 AU. No scan result. We are pretty far from everything, so. Oh, the probe's launched up here. Medium Jaspet Depot? I didn't even know that was a thing. Drone herd, Serpentis, NPC? What is an NPC? I am curious. Now we're just learning. Maybe it's a Cosmos agent? They don't have those in LowSec, do they? There's still some pretty big bubbles here. Nothing. Maybe it was this. Oh, it's gone. Probably. Oh, there's several of these NPCs. I am curious what these are. Let's do another scan because it looks like there's a 16 AU bubble here. That's the same one, right? Can we narrow it down a little? At this point, I'm just curious what it is. I have no idea. So it's a venture miner. But it's an NPC. Interesting. No show information because it's, yeah. Anyway. If we look in local, there's 3 people here. There's me, good old Mr. 5.0 security. Nothing to see here. Old Wiley, security standing at 1.1, so almost dangerous. That's a fun name. Uh-oh, there's 3 people now. Wow. Negative 8.3. So what do you think he's doing in LoSAC? I am way more nervous now than I was a few minutes ago. All right, well, let's look at the cosmic signatures. As long as I'm cloaked, I shouldn't have any trouble. Getting out of the system could be an issue. But this TCPP is someone I need to worry about. Someone's in a battleship, and it doesn't say NPC, so it's probably a player. And he's probably going to pick up on, if these 3 cruiser and cruiser, it doesn't say NPC. That I don't know enough to know that they're not NPCs. They're awfully far from each other, but then again, that could just be the scan deviation. There's several spots over there. Yeah, see, they're starting to condense. Aegis Security Marshal. So whatever this site is, I hate when I do that. Don't quite grab the arrow. And then they're probably all going to be here. So I don't know what an Aegis security marshal is. There's no information. This is a data site, but it might be one of those data sites that's not really a data site. That was only 71%. So this might be a superior sleeper cache. Aegis capital ship. I'm not familiar with this. What the heck are these? Aegis Capital Ship Security Facility is a data site that appears as a level 3 data signature in low and null security space. After warping in, you will have 30 minutes to complete the site. Please note that this site requires a data analyzer to receive rewards. You don't need to do combat, so you can just do covert ops. Stay well clear of the proximity mines as they hurt. After acquiring an Aegis-coded security key, do not leave the facility or it will disappear from your cargo. Slow boat to the next gate rather than warp out and back. Okay, we won't be doing this. I'm pretty sure we won't be doing this, especially not with bad guys in system. Firstly, you should head to the... Okay, get that. You can't warp out of the site without losing the key. So using a fast ship to compensate for the web of fire is advised. What? After getting the key, you can head to the gate. Note that the gate will be 175 kilometers from the key, and you will be targeted by the stasis tower during hacking, meaning you can't cloak again afterwards. Oh my god. Wow. So you got to do all that, and then you get to the second room. You should stay... so cloak as you're going, taking the gate to the second room. You should stay cloaked as not to aggress the fleet before reaching the data can. You can uncloak for 5 seconds to activate the propulsion module, but note that active micro warp drive enlarges your signature radius and makes you easier to target. So Aegis security can electroneural signaler, covert operations reports worth 10 million? Wow. Aegis fortification schematics, 1 to 10 of those, each worth $1 million. And these are worth, there's 1 to 3 of them worth 10 to million. 10 million Aegis personal file bank, so those are worth $500,000 each, 1 to 15 of those. So these are like blue loot. Can be sold to NPCs in nullsec. In nullsec. I don't know what this electroneural signaler is. Oh, and so this thing scrams you or disrupts you. I don't know. Sounds pretty scary. What else we got here? Cosmic signature. Hey, mister. I'm in a scarier part of space than I usually am. But there's stuff I'm not familiar with here, so kind of taking a look. I'm cloaked up so no one can see me, but my probes are out so they can see those. If they're looking, and they probably are looking. So I just found this site is something I hadn't even heard of before, but I'm not sure exactly why I would want to do it. It looks like there might be some good money in it, but only if you take the stuff to an even more dangerous place to sell them. Timestamp now as well to mark for VOD for proof. Okay, have 40 more bits. Did you just do one? I didn't hear anything. And then I don't know if you saw the message on Discord. I did add an alert for channel points, but I'm not sure how to redeem it. I don't even know how many channel points it's supposed to be. Noob. I was kind of surprised it wasn't in the VOD on that last one. There's nothing new for channel points, only bits. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm looking at something else now. What was it under? It was under alerts on my side. And it shows I've got 4 alert boxes, but I don't know. Skip, replay, block Twitch alerts with your activity feed. Skip, replay, or block Twitch alert. That's... Copy browser source. And that doesn't seem to do anything. Good, good. I was needing more pointless stuff. Edit alerts. Yeah. Subscription. Channel points. So, looking at my setup, I've got this one here. It shows that it's active. It's called Look at the Chat. But then I don't see anything about how it's redeemed other than it's in the channel point section. It's got this visual. It's got this audio.
Notice me, senpai.
And so I don't know how to find it as a user, as a viewer. I don't know what this does or why you would turn it off. Oh, okay, so you can... I guess you use it to upgrade a message. And I don't know what the difference there is. Delay in seconds. Go ahead and save that. So I don't... I'm gonna have to see if my local community college has a Twitch administration. Needs a oh, possibly, because I did just do it a couple of hours ago. So, yeah, maybe. Because I used custom audio, and although I wanted to use custom visual, it won't let me. So disappointed. I really was disappointed. And while it wasn't, I mean, you probably saw the thing on Discord that I wanted to do. It was still kind of cool. It was a learning situation. What do we get? A wormhole? You worms and your wormholes. When you're a worm, the whole world looks like a wormhole. Something like that. And I think we're going to need to expand. Alright, okay. Well, old Wily Coyote and I are alone here again, and I think he's probably docked up. Although he is a scout. We may come out of here with nothing more than we entered, and yeah, I would say as long as we don't end up with less, I'll be pretty happy about that. It's a little scary. We're in a 0.4 system, so the below 0.5, the police won't come if you get attacked by another player. Why am I scanning this wormhole? I don't want to find a wormhole. So we did find this Aegis Capital ship, security something, but that's not something that we want to get into. It's I don't know enough about it, so it looks like there are definitely possibilities for mistake. You spend a long time exposed to a gank if someone's hunting for you. Let's go ahead and go with the 16. And in order to sell the stuff you find, you've got to go into nullsec. So are there? I guess there are NPC stations in nullsec. These are a lot of signatures. And they could be NPC ships. I don't know. So another wormhole. one's an NPC. This one's a cosmic signature. But it's probably another NPC. Ooh, it's a data site, but with all these battleships around, it's going to be, I'm almost certain, another one of these Aegis capital ship. I feel like I got to scan it down just to verify, but I'm pretty confident. Secure key storage. Yeah, that's what it is. So there's nothing in here. Did we look at this one already? Maybe we didn't. It's got a dot. Let me finish scanning this so it will stay scanned. I don't know. It won't show up as something that I haven't scanned. This one says wormhole. The other one says cosmic signature. Yikes. I don't know if you've done the, what's it called? Operation Overlord PvE. Let's go with a 4. On the World of Tanks, where you have to go up the beach. It's the Overlord map, but you're fighting PvE. I've gotten all the missions on that except one, and this is a combat site. So we won't be doing it, but it's a learning experience. And then there's also that, I forgot that it was there, but you have to go to the, it's like a little map of the Overlord and map or the cliffs, and there's like several points of interest, and you have to click on them to collect or get missions that you can do in game. And I forgot that you had to do that, but I was able to click on some stuff and get 15 new ones today. All right, well, we're going to want to get out of here, and we're going to want to go to Naoshi. So, where is that? I could probably just warp to within 100 of it just to get an idea. And let's align to. And then I can use my scanner to point at it. Alright, so that tells me it's down there. There it is. And it looks like I might have a perch just above it. Gate view. So I feel fairly confident warping to that. Let's pull in our probes. widen this back out. Nothing here but the gate. So we should be able to just get out of here. Unhindered.
Warp drive active.
How did I get that perch? That's a good oh, because I probably came from up here. Get decloaked and then we'll almost immediately jump. Whew. So even though no one saw me, I felt like I was in danger the whole time. And I kind of want this to there we go. I guess I can turn that on and off as needed. That's good. All right, so nothing here. Have we been to Gallery? Let's just check the agency again. Could also check my history of local jumps. Now she Charavel, now she Troscaser. Okay, so I have not been to Gallery. But maybe there's no point. 3 signatures? Looks like that's a point.
Warp drive active.
About to say, I was told there were 3 signatures here. Oh, let's switch back to core scanner probes. I think they are a little bit stronger than the combat. Let's just run the scan from here. We might get all 3 of them. Combat, combat. So let's look at the one that's not combat. Or doesn't say it is yet. Oh, this is a dead end. I need to be moving towards the gate. And that's a combat site also. So let's decloak so we can use the afterburner. Get out of here. Oh, it didn't turn around when I thought I told it to turn around. Slowly I turned, inch by inch. I guess air maze, since it's, yeah, we're pretty limited on choices, so Airmay it is.
Drive active.
Airmay Villages. Kind of curious what this trigger is used in, or target, whatever. Corporate light electron blaster. Dealer light electron blaster. Hooligan heavy ion blaster. And Slither heavy electron blaster. If we just look at the last one. Those have a market value of approximately 19 million. And minerals, 2 of these target guiders, and 3 current amplifiers. So did I only get one of the plain target guider? I did only get one of these, and I think this is the first one I've gotten. Nothing here. I guess we should check the agency again. It's never let us down yet. Velor has 2. Let's head through Velor. Wait. I'm going to say, I thought it was here. And I was right.
Active.
So these are a little bit uncommon. If we actually look at the marketplace, okay, so it's averaging low because of the purchase order. Here's someone selling them for 132,000. Well, you need the I suppose it's not worth anything without the blueprint. See if we can snag both of them. I'm not optimistic. Actually, with this one way out here, it's more likely to be over here somewhere, if not over here. And it's a wormhole. Saw a clip from Born Identity recently. He's just like, man, I should watch that movie again. I think I actually saw it in theaters. Wormholes. That's something else I could do. I could try to slip it into a wormhole, see if I can do a sight and get back out. I only recently learned that the ones that connect to HiSec, I don't believe any of those are C4 or higher in the C1 through 6 wormhole space rating. And the ones that connect to HiSec, I think, are always C3 or lower. And people who live in wormholes or wormhole corps only set up shop, have their bases in C4 or higher. So going into a wormhole from HiSec, I'm a lot less likely than I thought I was to be trespassing in a system where Wormhole Corp had set up their base of operations. So a lot less to worry about, or I don't know. The likelihood of someone recognizing that someone's in their system and coming after you is quite a bit lower than I thought it was. All right, now we got to figure out where we're going to go next. Cat, I think, is low sec. It's not. Let's go to Cat. Happy to be wrong. I know Old Man Star's somewhere. Yeah, Old Man Star's around here, and that is a low sec system. Got a cool damn name, but you can't go there if you're a coward like me. Use a cheap ship, make it so much funnier. Yeah. It's a good ship. I shall name it Lollipop. There's a signature here. This is a Navy issue Vexer. So he's probably not scanning for signals. I mean, who does that? Probably somebody. I used to scan in a, I can't remember what they're called, but it's a cruiser, Galante cruiser, yeah, one of these two, the recon ships, Warp Scrambler, this one, because it let you fit a covert ops cloak, but it didn't have any bonuses to scanning, didn't have any bonuses to hacking. I don't even remember why I thought it was a good idea. Because it was cheaper than a Stratios? Maybe that was it. And I did use one recently to move some cargo that was kind of valuable. Recently? It was within the last 2 weeks. I was recently reminded of my love for kit cars as a teenager, as a know-nothing. They look good. So I was looking at some of the kits that were popular back then. I'm not sure popular is really the right word, but that would appear in Kit Car magazine. Is this a dead-end system? It's not. Let's try this. Well, let's check the agency again. Although, you know, if everyone's using the agency. So we got one signature in Omar. And one signature in, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Let's go with Omar. I am going to try to pronounce it. Derurentel. Derurentel? But this is a double R. This is a single R. Derurentel or Derurentel? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Cotton Candy. What? Oh, yes. I haven't heard that song in so long. We used to have a picture of Shirley Temple in our living room, or whatever you call the room that's where you would receive visitors on a more formal basis. It was like a living room, we just didn't use it. It's kind of weird looking back at it, or on it. Anyway, we had a picture of Shirley Temple in there, and it was basically where you could see it from the front door. And so if anyone asked about it, I would say, oh yeah, we're related. I can't remember how. It was a big lie, merely to amuse myself. Lie, joke, whatever you want to call it. From here, we've got an Andalay. That's as good as anywhere. And I guess we'll go look at it now.
Warp drive active.
What I could do is set up a destination. How many jumps is that? 8. I haven't been through most of these systems. That look like cat right there. We should try a system over here. Now I've been to Monarch a few times. What about Doza? How many jumps is that? 13. Yeah. We'll have to backtrack one system, but no big deal. Nothing here. Alright, so let's start backtracking. Look back war. We'll be doing a giveaway tomorrow. Okay, I hope that works out. Man, I will never get good at Twitch stuff. Where were we? Wormhole. Oh yeah, we already.
Warp drive active.
And we were just in cat as well, so we shouldn't. I mean, we could be surprised by something that wasn't there before. I don't really like this ship. It's just too ugly. And no surprises. Oh, I thought we were in V-Lord before as well.
Warp drive active.
Is that how we got here? I should say, well, it's a little late now. I should have asked what time tomorrow. Although keeping all the times straight is difficult. Probably the best time to use would be the in-game time. So right now it's 1:17.
Warp drive active.
But then coordinating that with real-world time is also bit of an issue. I usually don't get excited about giveaways. It's like, I'm not gonna win. If I did win, I probably wouldn't want to win, because all the people that did want to win, I would feel like I was taking something away from the people that genuinely wanted to win, and I don't know. Am I just weird? %. So probably not something super duper. Not super duper. Camerk, I believe I've been there before.
Warp drive active.
Sex drive active. A signature. Let's get him. Close enough. Yeah, I might have to start doing security missions to break up the monotony. I mean, yeah, part of the thing with exploration is just long periods of time without finding anything exciting. And then when you get a good site, it takes a lot of concentration. And hooray, a wormhole. I was worried that it would be something interesting.
Active.
I kind of get the feeling that someone has come through and cleaned this area out. But it's not entirely how it works. %. It is kind of far from the middle. I don't want to get too excited too early. Premature evaluation. Ooh. All right. was showing it was over here. Relic site. Okay. It's a fairly weak signal. And a little bit off center here, no big. Crumbling Blood Raider. Center up. Blood Raider abandoned colony. Crumbling abandoned colony. So we'll get 5 debris and 1 rubble. And it's not
Warp drive active.
a ghost site. Let's pull them in. Watch someone else be here already. I'm in your sight, eating all your cans. These are spread out. That's quick. How far is that? 28 kilometers? Whew. Yep, this is one of those ones you kind of want the micro warp drive for. I was planning on going up there, but... And this is the rubble. Okay, this one power conduit is supposed to be worth 1.6 million. I don't even know what it's good for. War? It's good for lots of things. Looks like it's mostly starship, large-scale starship manufacturing. Stand-up MSET, blueprint. And perhaps bases, stations. Four, so nothing up here. And nothing up my sleeve. Ooh, carbon. Very nice. It's like a diamond, just less shiny and less dense. No cargo scan. This next one is empty. Come on now. Empty can. What kind of game is this? little drowsy. Nothing up here. Let's just go this way. Nothing down here either. We knew that. It's still, I had forgotten that it was going to be empty. That looks ominous. Oops, I thought I am turning it off. Alright. Didn't think so. I will clumsily find my way through. Alright, one last can. Yeah, I know it's kind of a low-level site, but... And we did get one can with over 1 million in it, but still a little disappointing. Maybe I should turn on that afterburner. Wow, this thing's pretty big. Think you can turn down that star a little bit? I have to admit, I was not excited about the finding that showed that they had found 7 stars that were possible Dyson spheres. Because there's not even any mention that they could be carbon stars, kind of star that emits a lot of carbon and makes its own cloud that nothing up here that holds in most of the light. This is a rule of 6 violation, so it's going to be one of these 3. Holds in most of the light, but still radiates a lot of heat, which is what their findings were set up to detect, coming back through the data. Did I pull my probes in? I think they automatically return now when you leave a system, but I remember when they didn't, and I don't trust them. I'm almost ready to call it quits, I think. I could probably stand to play a little World of Tanks, but not much. Fleet Stabber. What is this guy doing? He is slow boating to the gate. Alright. He will probably jump before I auto decloak. So just so he doesn't get scared. Here we go. 2 other capsule and a myrmidon just showed up. I'm gonna set these out to 16 and just make them go. 2 capsules in a murmur. Oh, this is a multi-boxer. How many does he box? Quite a bit of activity at this moon. Let's try. Oh, that's 2. I meant to try 4, but let's try 2. Maybe it'll come up dry, maybe it won't. Not entirely dry, just mostly. Which is why you should use gravy train, because it makes its own gravy. I guess we got to keep this distance, yeah. Oh man. I had one guy's channel on. I was just farming it for drops, words. And it seemed like he was doing a giveaway like every half hour. It's like, what? Do people only watch the show for the giveaways, or do you just have too much to give away, to not give away? I don't know how things work sometimes. I know that CCP, the developer distributor, does have like a partner program where they give out, what's the best way to say that? They supply, not content creators, what's the other word for content creators? Influencers, with giveaways or things to give away with the express purpose of giving them away. Do I need to change the size on this? I feel like I do. Wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, that yawn is just too much. I don't need to look for this wormhole. I kind of
Drive active.
hate to end it here because we haven't really found anything tonight. We did a couple of low-level relic sites. We did do that one covert site, and we got an ascendancy blueprint out of it. Not that exciting, but especially since I have the same blueprint sitting back at my base of operations. So now you have 2. But we'll keep going, and maybe we can get a full set, and then what? Would I make a full set and sell them as a full set in a contract, or I don't know. That's like a fun idea to bundle the blueprints and sell them together in a contract, or to build all of the I can't think of what they're called. Implants. Is it implants or implants? Implants. Build all the implants and then sell them in one huge contract. We only have 4 more jumps here. I just don't know if I have the stamina for it. Feeling very yawny. That looks like it still wants an 8 AU bubble. Or I guess this is 4 AU. I've got a... What is that? Let's just go there. And
Warp drive active.
whew, another big yawn. Better than ASMR, right? Put you right to sleep. Should I start another soda? Shiru is next. I thought that was low sec. It is not. Recall the probes. Onward to Shiru. Oh, I
Active.
kind of wanted to see what was around here, if anything. Too late. Someone's out here. Fighting something. Probes are in. And nothing here. We'll go on to Sosh.
Warp drive active.
Daniel Sosh. Sosh 2.0. The boss said it was going to fire me if I didn't stay out of the Sosh. I got drowsy enough that if I did play tag head, play extremely poorly. Very frustrating. No one wants to see that, right? They ever make another season of the Foundation based on the Isaac Asimov books? I say based on, it's more like licensed off of. They used some character names, names of the names, play some of the, a little bit. It'd be like if they didn't say that it was based on the works of Isaac Asimov, you would think that they were plagiarizing. But if you're familiar with the works, then the books, then you'll be scratching your head at best. If they had, I forgot if I needed to lower that or not. It'd be like, is this plagiarism? It's clearly plagiarism. It's not good plagiarism. Traffic stop. It's a home front operation. I haven't done any home fronts. I'm thinking a little bit more about doing the low-level abyssals. The T0s aren't too hard. You kind of get a feel for them a little bit. They're actually pretty easy. Siga is up next. Siga without the hard R. Crack this. Probably not going to be able to finish it though. Crack a cold. It's not even that cold. It's been sitting here so long. 3 hours and I've done basically nothing. Blood Shredder Forsaken. That might be fun. Alright, Cassia. And that's our last stop. Our last scheduled stop. I think it's actually going to be our last stop. Take another look at the star map, see if anything looks interesting. Over there and one right there. Let's go after this one. Close enough. Good strong signal, which is, means it's probably not something good. Or at least not very good. Low potential. I could go for a limited sleeper cache. That'd feel pretty good about now. I'd stay awake for that. Yeah, let's go. Oh no, this needs to be an 8 AU. We're probably not gonna find anything here until we bump it up to 8 AU. Close enough. %, at 2 AU might be something good. Maybe. I don't think I have everything maxed out. I do have everything. Oh, no, astrometric range finding. I could spend 37 days working on that to get an extra 5% increase to scan probe strength. It's just not a priority. Okay, so that was 0.5 AU. It's not very close to the middle. This might actually be something good. But it seems like when you step down a step, you do a little bit more than doubling. Standard sleeper cache. Okay. This is going to keep me awake. Is there a system? I don't know what this is. It might be a player station. That's what I'm looking for, station. Probably don't need to reconfigure the drone spacing or probe spacing. There we go. Now, can we go to this thing? I'm not sure what it is.
Active.
Standard sleeper cache will save location. pull the probes in. I don't know if I can change my configuration, but I'll want to add the other shield, and I can't remember what else. Alright, can I dock up here? Or can you change your fitting in these locations? Nope. So let's see if it'll let us dock up.
Docking request accepted.
That's a relief. Little pigs, let me in. It's a nice looking station y'all got here. And we want this to go there. I can't remember, what else do we want here? Was there an extra shield recharger? Well, if I take the scanner probes off, then I can add this shield recharger, take this coprocessor off. There we go, that gives us a little bit better tank. Don't need that. Can I sell this here? Oh, it's 18 million for it? Good luck, brother. Alright, so we're going to... Do we have carbon? Let's empty this of everything but the carbon. Just put it all... What? Oh, deliveries hanger. And hopefully I'll remember to come back and get everything. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Too bad if I am, I guess. Sounded like she said something, I didn't catch what it was. Now, the sleeper cache is up here, and we're over here. So we're going to want to create a perch.
Drive active.
I think I got it just outside. Let's get in here. And I only have one spot, so this is probably it. And edit. Cache perch. Is that how you spell perch? I don't know. And then will it allow me to... Well, it's going to be more than... yeah, whatever. Oh, looks like someone's already... Maybe has already been here? I'm not sure. That's weird. It's letting me hack it, which suggests that it has not been hacked yet. It's weird when you go from the easy hacks to the harder hacks. You forget the stuff that you can run into. Okay, so that should open the strange rift, which appeared to be opened already.
Warp drive active.
We're not going to need that. Remote calibration device. Are we in the wrong spot? Oh, someone's already triggered this place. And it looks like they missed most of the cans. Yeah, that's way over there. This would be a good time to have the micro warp drive. I don't think I can get to these cans. No, this is... maybe not. There might be a way to get to it from over here, but it looks like it's in the cloud. That looks like it's in the cloud. It's hard to tell. It's near the edge, but I think it... oh, yeah, that is in the cloud. All right, so... we want to get in here, but we're going to have some trouble. And it's going to be a long travel time. There's that. And we've got to get to the other side, right? Do we want to go over or under? It looks like under. This is going to be time consuming. And we don't want to trigger... the gun hasn't been triggered over here, so I don't think... Alright, something's shooting at us. Where is that? That's way over here. And that's shooting at us. But there's a gun right here that's inactive that I'm a little bit worried about. Let's redirect this way. I'm also worried about that cloud. I'm also worried that if we spend too much time cloaked, that will be easy to shoot. I don't know if the site will despawn or not if I cloak. See, I don't know if I can approach that or not. $54 That's a long way to slow boat. Let's get this out of the way. I suspect I'm going to start running into damage very soon. Turn this off. 26 kilometers. That's still... We might get away with it. But this might also be the second mangled. If it is, then it'll pop up a security. I'm not taking damage. Crazy. Alright, we should come to a stop. Alright, let's hack it. And a security hack may pop up after this. And I am in local, that's good. Three, two, 1. Also 1. Oh, I've got to use the shield before I can pull that. And don't need to worry about it. Loot all that. We did not get the... Okay, defense alarm is active. I gotta get closer. I'm wasting time. Why am I holding my breath? It's not going to help. Should use the thing on that. Alright, so that deactivated that. Here's the pristine. Which direction is the pristine? Oh man, that's further into the cloud. I am pretty sure that I'll be taking damage before I get there. We can try it. But I am not optimistic. So far so good. We're close enough. And we're close enough to loot, so alright. Ah, ding dong it. Ding dong it? I know what I meant. So we got some 2s, there's a 1. 4, 3, 2, 4, 3. some decent loot. Now let's move back towards this one because we know that's safe. And we'll go under it. If this thing is targeting me, then I probably can't cloak. Is this one? This one's a dented. Maybe we can get that one too. There's a fly in here. Oh, waiter, there's a fly in my stream. Let's see if this is gonna get us killed. I think we can escape before it kills us if we start taking damage, but you know how nervous I get. Verify not taking damage. Okay. What was that number? I didn't catch it. 3, 2. Oh, there could be something right here. There's not. And I didn't catch that number. 1. Five, huh? 2, 3. Alright. Loot me up, bro. So these are like 500,000 each. More than that. Oh, 1.5 million each. And this is 4 million? Say yes to the dress. Start moving in that direction. There's another can right here. Let's go ahead and stop. There's another can right here. Unlock. And unlock. So that can is over there. Which looks like it is just deep into the cloud. We can try to get to it. Give it one bump of the afterburner. Oh man, I should have. Okay, that one is still locked. What am I doing? So crazy. That way I can just select that and run to it if I start taking damage. Alright, I don't think we're going to take damage. That's behind my head, isn't it? Okay, not over here. Still pretty good on coherence. More good stuff. Alright, let's move back towards that one. And we will go under it. Difference grid coordinate. So I believe this spatial rift is where we want to go next. And you don't want to come at it from too low. You don't want to come at it from that. You kind of want to come at it from over there, as far as I can tell. This thing is still trying to yellow box me or whatever. I am probably at a pretty good approach angle. Can I cloak?
You cannot cloak your ship, as you are being targeted.
I am being
by
targeted.
someone.
Alright, so afterburner. Full speed ahead. Now this one over here may activate as we get, if we get close enough. And okay, it shows that it's 200 away, but alright, that was not a huge hit. It'll hit us again in 10 seconds, or try. I thought this one was going to activate. But no, we're getting hit by that one that's way over there. Empty.
Warp drive active.
So we got hit 3 times for well over 500 damage. We'll move towards the beacon. And now we got to go here. Remote defense grid. Okay. Let's try going the other way. Should have used that script. All right. Yeah, this one. there's nothing to open. Ah, I want that. Let's see, let's go to the pristine can. And then the intact. I believe I'll just leave the afterburner running. What is going on here? I felt confused through most of that. And there should be a self-destruct. We'll go to that after this one. I don't feel like I'm going fast. Go ahead and unlock this. Grab it, go, get over here before we get blowed up. Move, move, move! Everything will self-destruct in 3 minutes. And it's been about 2. Don't need this anymore. 7. Okay, time's a wasting, Speedy. It's a lot of protection if there's nothing here. That's alright. Now let's get over here. So now we have another 3 minutes. One. I feel like I'm looking for the wrenches the whole time. Ooh, that's quite a bit of ways. So that when I find the core, sometimes I'm a little disappointed. I have to remind myself, no, this is what I was looking for. Strange. Oh! Where is the Romulan green? Whoa, 222. Okay, that makes sense. Loot it all. And then I just want to head straight out into space and kind of look back at everything as it blows up. That's the wrong way. So I don't know if those do any damage, but oh my goodness. I was kind of backlit, but tried to get some screenshots anyway. So we get out with what, 40 seconds to spare, maybe less? That was fun. Let's see. And we came into the site with an empty hold other than the carbon, which I thought I would use, but I didn't. And according to this, we've got 34 million worth of junk out of that. That's not going to count these blueprint copies. And there may be some things that are... Do I have this already? It appears that I've already learned it. So we got to go back here, pick up our junk, and I think I'm going to call it a day.
Drive active.
Romulan green. Oh, the cloud. Cloud, yeah. Is this a missile?
Docking request accepted.
Predicting the trajectory of targets. I think that makes it a projectile weapon upgrade. Trajectory of targets. It helps boost the precision and range of missiles. It is a missile booster. And it... missile velocity bonus. So that's going to be range. Oh, there's an activation cost? I thought those were passive. Explosion velocity bonus, that's good. Explosion radius bonus, that's good. Flight time bonus. So they travel longer and they travel faster. They hit smaller targets harder. That's yeah, it's the one between the Tech 1 and Tech 2. So that's a good thing to have. Do we need to refit? Yeah, we need to refit in case we run across a covert ops. I need to have my scanning capability. Where's my sister? Well, I need my coprocessor first. That'll allow me to fit the sister's expanded probe launcher. Can load those up now. We want the cargo scanner instead of one of the shield extenders. While the micro warp drive is tempting, I think that's what we're going with. All right, can I fit everything back into the cheetah. I don't think we picked up any weapons. Sometimes you pick up weapons and they're pretty bulky. No, there is this counterbalanced compact gyro stabilizer, which is for projectile turrets. And I believe I brought both of those with me. Can I sell either one of these anywhere near here? No, and no. Okay. I'm gonna undock. Maybe fly to a random spot in space. I can go back to the sleeper cache. Or the perch.
Active.
And then we'll sign off. And there's nothing around here. Maybe we should have flown to the sun. Lighting would be better. All right. Yeah. I was a little focused, wasn't I? Was it really 30 minutes though? I'm sure it felt like it. Hashtag pro streamer, right? All right, well, appreciate you guys being here. Toyful, of course. Thanks a bunch. I don't even know how you feel about this game. I know you didn't know much about it before I started playing it again, but we got to do some tanks. We got to do some Red Dead Redemption and other stuff probably too. Anyway, like I was saying, always more fun when you're here. So hope to see you guys next time. Till then, be well. Oops, wrong button.